Kanye West is no longer a billionaire. Kanye West is no longer a billionaire, bro. That could be traumatizing to a lot of people, especially when you're used to having super millions like Kanye West. I was looking at it and going over certain things, and being that they dropped him, this is the power of words. Shout out to my guy Jerome right there. What he said? He said, people get what they deserve, especially when you speak on the dead. God don't like ugly ways or ugly words towards nobody. That's some deep. That's deep right there. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's super deep. But I was looking at it right just because. And happy Halloween, by the way, for those that believe in the Halloween situation, right? But for the most part, this is the power of word. This is what we're talking about when I say, yo, the power of word is deep, my guy. It's super deep. The power of word is super deep, especially for Kanye, right? Because no one would think that Kanye West would say something and now he's no longer a billionaire. This is the power. Adidas, once they disowned them and pushed that whole thought to the side of, bro, you're speaking crazy. And he was like, in it, remember in the interview, he said, Adidas can't drop me. This is when you let money get to your head. This is my thinking. This is my whole outlook on it. This is when you let money get to your dome piece, right? That you think you can say what you want. Am I correct? For those that want to come up and see how you feel about it, the link is in the description, bro. Right there. Pop. You heard? You could put the avatar. You don't even got to show your face. Or you could call up the show. We got the phones, lines are open, and all that good stuff, right? But I told my peoples that from now on, every day we was gonna go live around 3:30, and again at 8:15 p.m. This is something I've been doing for years, baby. In and out. You know how we do. It's on the lockout. Nothing else matters. Facts. You know, on the lockout, lockout gang, lockout fan for life. You heard? Facts. So no, I'm not. You know, actually, I'm from Sunset Park, Brooklyn. Facts. AKA Gunset. You know the vibe. So we in the building, and Kanye is no longer a millionaire. Like some people may not care, like if he's a millionaire or not, right? So you could imagine how I feel about this situation. We just talk about it because we got a set of lips, and we can. At the end of the day, we could talk about it, right? It was all over the news. The news is stating, guess what, guys? Kanye's no longer a millionaire. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take it to the polls. Check this out. Check this out. Look what this says, bro. This is how crazy it gets. I want you to check this out, bro. Look at this. Hold on. We're gonna get to it right now. Look at this. Sharing, present. All right. Hopefully you guys will be able to see this one that I'm about to show you. So window tab. All right, right there. You're gonna see it. So hopefully you're seeing it right now. Yeah, you're seeing it. I don't know how good you guys can see it in the screen because full screen layout. All right, there it goes on the screen. I don't know how good you guys can see it on the screen again. I repeat. So it says an estimate what Kanye West net worth. and estimated the Adidas deal accounted for 1.5 billion of his net worth. But Forbes now estimates it at a mere 400 million. Kanye West no longer a billionaire. That's what people are saying. But didn't he say that he had 11 billion? From what I remember, he was stating that he was worth 11 billion. So I don't get that. Yeah, he lost. You're right. He lost over. You're right, Chino. He lost over. Yeah, he lost hundreds of millions, but he's still a millionaire. Yeah, he definitely still a millionaire. He definitely still a millionaire. Yeah, I remember too. Yeah, he said, if you remember good, he was saying that he was worth 11 million, right? My guy K, right here. He said, yeah, I remember too. He said he was a worth billions, like super billions, but we can never go actually really to be realistic. I'm gonna be real, bro. We can never really go on what Google or a lot of these platforms be saying because they don't know. They doing an estimate. That's like if we go to Social Blade, even though Adidas did drop them, right? But that's like if we go to Social Blade and we look up YouTubers' net worth, and they'll tell you that some people make $200 a month or $50. And when I know that the dude is making thousands of dollars, it gets me mad because that's not real. And then the people eat it up like it's super real. You get it? Our people munch this, chomp, 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 chomp. Like, yo, this is real, and it's not real, bro. That's not what's really happening. Those sites are not accurate. Like sites like even Social Blade, they not valid. So you can never really go on that, but it gives an estimated, and they wrong. What they go off is what like the person first made that first week when he started making YouTube. And that's it. YouTube will never give no one your exact monies on what you make. It is illegal because everybody gets paid different on YouTube and different countries get paid different. Social Blade had me that I made like I think 80 something dollars. They kind of sort of fixed it after that, and they still got it wrong. My dude, you think that if any of these dudes we really made $80, that I'll be doing this? I can make $80 right now just going outside. Just by the time I go to the store and back, I got $80. This is facts. We're doing anything. I live in New York City, by the way, for those that may not know, in the boroughs, like really in New York. I didn't move from New York. I'm not upstate talking on New York. I'm in New York always, in the boroughs, in the gutter slums. So, like, respectfully, like, bro, there's a million ways to get money out here. You get it? I would definitely not be doing this for hours on end, editing videos, none of that. You feel me? Like, that's crazy. So, real brief, I don't mean to take you guys off the topic, which you already know if you've been here for quite some time. This is not really a topic channel. We talk about everything and anything that whatever we want to talk about, that's what we do. So, in one of my videos that I'm making for Tech for Rec right after this, I'm gonna put all the links in the description to this actual PC build. That this is the PC I stream with. You don't need a graphics card, so it's gonna cost you way cheaper if you want to buy a computer and build it yourself. Or they have a site, and I'm gonna put the link to the site. I forgot to tell my guy that there's been asking me what parts or what computer should he buy. Man, I gotta go to Instagram and tell him, just because he's part of On the Lockout here. If it was like any regular Joe Schmo Schmitty Bitty, I can't say that I wouldn't care, but I wouldn't go all out to track back and give him the information. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's like he could be anybody. I don't know who I'm talking to. He could be a federal or or whatever. Like, dude, like I be cautious with what we do nowadays. You heard? So yeah. Being that he's always been a good guy, I'm gonna go back and actually show him uh why he could spend money that's gonna be of value for this, and he's not gonna spend a lot. You get it? I mean, it sounds like a lot, but it's gonna be about $500 or a little more just for this build, because now they got this case. They got it back in stock. They didn't have it in stock for a minute. This case is like an older case, but it was so good that when it comes out, people buy it quick. And the case is only $54 right now. And I paid $100 for my big mid tower. There's a micro, and it's $54 right now. Just the case, an empty case, not with everything else. So I'm gonna go over it like a quick video. Like, this is what this PC has in it. And then I'm gonna put the links to everything that's in the PC build, like the CPU I use, the RAM I use. You could get cheaper RAM. I'm gonna put the more expensive RAM, that is the one I have, Corsair, is like $100. And then I'm gonna put an alternative, like of a few dollars, RAM that's gonna work the same. It's just Corsair's like the top of the line name. The same way I had Corsair fans in here. So I'm gonna put those, and then I'm gonna put the budget friendly ones that I have in here also. But at the end of the day, I'm estimate the power supply in there is like 300 and something. The motherboard, you could get it for like 50. Let's say that's 400, 500 with the case. It's gonna come out to like six something, five something, but you got the whole PC without the monitor, the keyboard, and mouse. But we already know I'll put the $13 combo in there too, and a budget monitor, I guess, for those that want to get it. But I'm gonna do that video real quick after this, and it's gonna be on Tech for Rec, TEK, the number 4REK, and I'll probably just post it today too instead of tomorrow morning. But yeah, with that being said, Kanye West is no longer a millionaire. Is always a sad thing, right? Could you say what you want on these platforms? A lot of people think that you could just say what you want on these platforms, bro. You get it? And it doesn't work that way, my guy. You just can't come on and really say what you want. Don't matter how people look at it, it is almost impossible for you to come on and say what you want, bro. Like, people think that there's freedom of speech, right? But is there really freedom of speech? Yeah, there's freedom of speech, but there's consequences to everything that you say. These are facts. Right now, everybody's out there trick-or-treating, Halloween with their family and their loved ones and their kids. If you are, I just hope that you being cautious and careful with your kids eating that candy and all that. There's a lot of bad people out there, and I could tell just based on the audience and what's happening. Again, we hardly never pop out in the daytime, so I'm not too amazed with it. Like, mainly, we come out at night. The breaks come out at night, but we doing the switcher rule. Like, I'm trying to do both, trying to do everything. It is what it is. But anyway, we'll see what happens with that. But Kanye West, he said I could say what I want and do what I want at Adidas and they won't drop me. Whoa, what a big surprise that was. So the power of word, I always say that. The power of word. And that's why I put in the title. Your words could be very powerful in what you say, and they could cause a trickle effect. That's what happened with him. Thanks a lot for hitting that like button. I know you did not hit it because you're a hater. You just forgot. You're hurt. But yeah, you really can't say what you want on these platforms. So when people be like, "Oh, these platforms be telling you what to say," or they don't tell you what to say, is that they're gonna show you. If you feel that way about certain races or nationalities or whatever, you're supposed to keep that to yourself, because you could set a trend, or you could a domino effect where everybody's doing it, and it's bad for the world, not only for the internet, it's bad for the whole world, period. Like, we all know that. So I understand that, because I be cautious on what I say. And if you guys could tell, even yesterday when my guy Angel was on, I was like, "Yo, bro, do me a favor, try to refrain from using that word. Yo, try to refrain from doing this." And it's not that one is scared. Like, people be like, "Oh, they letting these people tell them what to do." No, Nobody's telling us what to do. Is that we understand. So we work that hard for somebody could just knock off your whole what you've been working on because you said two or three things on how you feel. Some things you gotta keep to yourself. You feel me? And my dude Atlanta Barry said, I'm gonna put hands and feet on Kanye when I catch him. He's crazy. Where you from? What are you? Jewish? Respectfully. Atlanta Barry. Yo, you know what's crazy? And I'm not talking about Atlanta Berry. I'm talking in general. I had put a video of Blue Boy, right? And I'm gonna make a video to show you guys. And it's not of Blue Boy. It was just stating like the time, like when a dude is coming home, but you don't know when your kids are. And then you gotta see the people that comment, like hating. They mistook what I was saying, like the writers. And when you go back, is a dude that's feeding, he talked reckless in the comments. You go back because I researched hard. Like you talking greasy, I want to find out who you are. Let's see if you like that, right? So when I go back to the dude's video, my guy, right, is a dude feeding chickens or somewhere in another country, and he's talking like, "Orange my that feed the chicken and good to eat here, heat right in the palm of my hand, chicken. Look at the chicken." And I'm like, go figure, bro. There's always a derelict that lives on another side of the world that's commenting crazy, you heard? And here you go, you ready to flip. Like, let me find out who you bugging, son. And he's like, look at the chicken eating the corn off of my hand. Like, like, boy, shut up, man. You serious? But yeah, and that just happened to me too. Like that was today. I went and looked, and I said, I bet you some cornball, and I was right, bro. And I just checked just to prove myself again. And it was a dude feeding chickens in a place where you could raise chickens. These dudes are wild, bro. But that's the internet for you. Don't get it confused. There is some dudes like all of us. Like, well, I ran into this by mistake, homie. You feel me? Like, but not everybody that talks like that is just acting. Is from another galaxy. You feel me? And some dudes will give it to you. Don't get it confused. But thanks a lot for hitting that like button. I know you did not hit it because your fingers hurt or you're a hater. I know that it takes some of us more time than others to come across. Yo, Don, what up, Don Star? Yo, he laughing, you heard? Yo, look at my guy. Yo, Don, this guy, my dude said like this. Look, my dude said, I'm gonna put hands and feet on Kanye when I catch him. You Jewish? Respectfully, I'm just asking, bro. Let me tell you something, though. Respectfully, Atlanta Berry, you probably are right, but I guarantee you that you better come correct because he's walking around with some heavy security that's ready to pound something out. Not only that, Pistol Pete and them are like, yo, we got your back. Call us up. The terror squad, kill all rats. Or you think people are doing that for money? A lot of dudes are like, you know what? I agree with Kanye. I think Kanye, some people were riding him. It's for the money, bro. There's only one dude that I don't think was riding him, and he lives in Queens. And he's like, yo, I've been dealing with Kanye. Even when I didn't get paid, I didn't say nothing. They were speaking up. I forgot his name and my bad. And I've seen him before a lot. They from, if I'm not mistaken, they from Southside Jamaica. And he was telling people like, where all Kanye's friends at now? Where his friends at? You see, I still feel he's a good dude. He got a good message. He's misunderstood. Don't get it wrong. I'm in no way speaking bad about Kanye. I'm just saying that the news and the media, this is what they do when you go against what they say. They strip you. And the best way to strip you of your power is to hit your pocket. You feel me? So they took some of that money out his head. Like, hold up, let me get that back. But this is the thing. He never had the billions of dollars from Adidas. Your net worth is not what you got. It's what you probably could make in the future. That's not what you got. People confuse net worth with what a dude got. If you look up Fat Joe, it says his net worth is 4 million. Come on, my dude. You serious? 4 million? I'm gonna be real. I believe he has tons of millions. Again, that's not my place or my position, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. People know how to hide the money. So he's probably laughing. Look at 50 Cent. They put him out to be broke one time. Remember? Yo, I'm broke. I don't got no money. I can't pay child support, nothing. People ain't stupid. Look at El Chapo. Huh? He's talking about he's broke, putting in motions himself. And the news said, well, he's not going to come out and say that he has millions of dollars in a Swiss account somewhere overseas or whatever. But they know what people do. You think 50 Cent will bankrupt, bro? Why? No, no, no. These are street dudes. In reality, you gave stupid dudes money. And what you think they did with it? You don't think that even though you think they didn't flip none of that? They didn't give that to no illegal people in the street to flip that. Of course, bro. Most of these drugs that are in our town and the streets, you want to stop drugs in New York a little bit and the killings? Stop giving ignorant people from the street millions and billions of dollars. Respectfully, you got to do that with rules. Like, yo, you're gonna get these $3 million, but you can't keep living wild, and you gotta separate from them boys respectfully. If I'm just saying, I'm talking right now as a civilian, because every time people want to hold me to a standard where, yo, you're ratting, you're not supposed to do that. You live by the street code. Homie, I don't live by your street code. I don't follow no rules, nobody's rules. I'm Warpath. I do me respectfully. But again, stop giving ignorant people millions of dollars. They gave a dude like Kodak Black millions of dollars. What do you think he's gonna do? The kid don't know nothing. He's a moron. Like, respectfully, right? Like, these dudes have like a kindergarten reading level, and they not even trying to get smarter. They beyond learning, bro. Facts. Finally, Kanye exposed who? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. And people are mad at him. Laugh out loud. Finally, he got the words out that Prince and MJ were trying to. Oh, that's deep. Motherfuckers who took Prodigy, etc. Oh, snap. That's deep, though. That's something to look at, my dude. That's something to look at, B. I'm with everything that's right. What's right is right. What's right is right. But I know not what not to say. You know, the only thing Kanye dare say it, I agree with you to an extent. With him, it's always how he says things that gets him hate, not what he means. Word, the media gonna what? Exaggerate things to lie on his name. That's a fact, bro. Oh, that's deep. That's deep. You guys are getting deep on me, bro. Now I don't know what to do, you heard? I gotta pull out my dictionary. Hold up. I gotta pull out the dictionary. Hold up, hold up. Chill. Yeah. Yo, that's crazy though, bro. You right though about that. You guys are right. I mean, I see a lot of the takes. I see a lot of things that you saying. Big B, big B's, big BB, 416. And Don is right too. Don is doing it up. Don starts today. He laying it down. He started off with a smile. Now he coming through with a frown. He's showing everybody how he really get down. What up? We ain't playing with nobody. We moving in the comment section like John Gotti. Real smooth in a Maserati. We coming through with our wordplay, murdering everybody. Kanye is not a millionaire. Kanye is not a billionaire. But guess why? He don't really care. Cause Kanye go anywhere. And he say the things that some people just don't dare. Oh, Kanye go anywhere. And he say the things that some people just don't dare. Oh, yeah. Woo! W. Will Smith. Kanye West, bro. Kanye West is a great entertainer. I think that Kanye West is misunderstood. You know, I think if given the opportunity, well, he tried to re-explain himself in the situations, and I don't think people are really still hearing him. Check out my guy right here. When he said "Why lives matter," he wasn't disrespecting anyone. Facts. He was showing the contradictions. Asians' lives matters, brown lives matter, but why? But he says white lives matter, and people freak out. Wow, all lives matter. Facts. Facts. That's a fact. I'm making shirts and hats right now that say Puerto Rican lives matter. Is there a problem with that? There's stores that say uh uh Dominican bodega. There's stores that say black restaurant. You get it? Like I seen a car service before that said Boricua car service. Like I don't know if that's a problem. Kanye has a lot of influence, and that's why they try to shut him down because he could steer a whole group of people in the wrong direction. They felt, but that's the power of the yellow media, the way we call it. And I always said to myself, it did sound kind of racist, like when I saw something and it says black restaurant or Dominican bodega. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Should I go in there? You're like, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm not Dominican. But they don't mean nothing. They just happy and proud for their people. Like, we have a store right here, bro. But people don't see it that way. They think it's a sign of don't come in here if you're not Dominican. And it's not that. So I figured it out. Our slogan, the all lives matter. I mean, love all people. I'm gonna put Puerto Rican bodega, love all people. You heard like that, like or something like that. But I'm definitely gonna make Puerto Rican Lives Matter shirts. I might open up a channel that's called Puerto Rican Lives Matter, just with Puerto Rican flags all over. You think people get mad? Why? When you got dudes like Kwame Brown, all these channels, Hassan Campbell, they like super pro black. And they even diss white people and Hispanic people in their content if you hear it real good, if you pay attention. And then the next day they clean it up. and everybody like forgets about it. But I don't see why Kanye is just being such a problem. Yeah, what about Jamaican beef patties? That's racist. There's no Puerto Rican beef patties. You can't get a Puerto Rican to make beef patties back there or whatever. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, these things people cry about. You feel me? This dude said Hassan is Dominican. Yeah. They try to censor anybody who speaks out on the industry, who knows if Kanye is still a billionaire. No one got the paperwork to prove, but did say he's worth 11 billions before and he lost 2 billion. Facts. I don't get that. I don't get that. He said he was a billionaire, bro. When I went to look right now, I don't say nowhere where he has 11 billion dollars. So but this is what I'm saying. Okay, Donald Trump said he was a millionaire before he was even a millionaire. If you read the book of Donald Trump, he states that he made it become real, the power of word. His name was ringing bells. So this is where people, if you analyze the story, holy snap, now that I think about it, this is why people were comparing him to Donald Trump, that they have a lot of similarities. Respects to you, Kanye, but y'all both could be liars and working on the power of word. I'm just saying, I like Kanye. I don't like his music. I like Kanye. Some of his music, like G says, walk, I think those things are hot. Like, I think it brings something different, but I don't like all his records. I don't even know none of his records, but just that hook, right? I hate his sneakers. Respectfully, I think they're the ugliest thing that was ever created. I can't even believe that New York started wearing something like Yeezys. And honestly, with all respects to everybody, I think that Derlicks just started wearing that. Like people that like that don't know how to dress, like with super tight pants, straight legs, and a pair of Yeezys, like a boat just coming out your foot, or people that their feet was stinking and really hurting and wanted to be comfortable. But other than that, bro, I think them things were the ugliest thing that was ever invented. I've never owned a pair of Yeezys, not because I couldn't afford them, but because I wouldn't wear nothing like that, bro. It's embarrassing. Like, are you kidding me? But anyway, it's just not my style, bro. If it's yours, I apologize. I don't mean no disrespect, because people take things so personal that over a pair of sneakers, you unfollow, you try to censor me, you might try to cancel me. I don't know. It's because I said I don't like Yeezys. Like that, I could say I don't like tembo music. Like there's a problem. That means I'm racist. I actually hate Dominican tempo like that. Don't, yo, shut that shit off, bro. It's like man noise. Que yo te dije que la fama, que la fina, que it's like, so that means I'm racist? Come on. I don't understand people. But they did that to a kid in Puerto Rico. Almighty. He said, shut that shit off, bro. That all day playing that Dominican music, and people went bananas, said that he was a racist and all that. And they thought he was Puerto Rican. He's not even Puerto Rican. He's Cuban. He was raised in Puerto Rico. So psych, right? They felt stupid after that. But my dude, that doesn't mean a person is racist. And I just use that as an example. Just so happened to be that because we actually have a Dominican baby in my house. So just to let you know that, right? But with that being said, and friends and people that I know, so that has nothing to do with racism, bro. It has to do with what you like and don't like. Doesn't mean you don't like the people. That is so crazy. But Kanye did say he was $11 million dude. Donald Trump said he was a millionaire. He was never a millionaire. He said he was the richest man in the world. He was never the richest man in the world. And he rang so many bells that investors started coming to find out who it was because his name sounded good. Trump Plaza, right? Trump and the idea of Trump. And it became real. So guess what? When Kanye West and people started saying that him and Donald Trump have a lot of similarities, guess what Donald Trump just said recently? As a matter of fact, we'll look for it for you. Let's keep it a stack here on the channel. Donald Trump talks about Kanye West. This is recently. I'm trying to look for the one that just happened. Uh I think this is it. Kanye West statement sent Trump's truth truth stock. I don't know, bro. Okay, hold up. Donald Trump and Kanye West have similarities. I want to see what Donald Trump had to say about it. I just heard this thing. I forgot where it was at. Donald Trump says he supports Kanye West. Oh no, no, no. No, that wasn't it. Donald Trump says Kanye West is misunderstood. I think if it's not it. Donald Trump says Kanye West is misunderstood. Okay, I think this is it. I think the rap geek right here, I think he got it. If whoever got it and I play it, I'm gonna give you your props, your shout out. But here's Donald Trump said something that I didn't like that stood out to me hard. It stood out to me real hard, bro. Ah man, I think this is it. I think this is gonna be it. I think this is gonna be it. He said he's acting crazy. And when they said that people said they both have similarities, bro, you're gonna not believe what he said, bro. I mean, people didn't probably listen the right way because we don't pay attention. That she didn't even let Trump speak on it, man. But the bottom line, Kanye West said, I mean, Donald Trump said, people say we have the same similarities. I don't see how they getting that. But shout out to J Vape. There's a fact. He said, well, I don't know where people are seeing that at. That we have similarities. I don't know what they're talking about there. Like that's bad. That's like dissing him, bro. He said, he said, I promise you, bro, I'm gonna find it after this, and I'm gonna have to play it some other time because I don't like to be looked at like. Believe me, I heard that clearly. And when he's talking in an interview and asked how he feels about Kanye West, he's like, "Yeah, I just heard that people were trying to say that we have a lot of similarities." Somebody said it, Kanye or him or other people, and he said, Kanye's a great guy, but I don't see where they're getting that the notion of that from that we have any similarities. I don't see it. Facts. I promise you, bro. Who else heard that? Trump, my little cousin. Salute to the chat. You already know Rich Martinez in the building, the cave. Big B, 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 B. I gotta bounce. Much respect from North Carolina. Yo, shout out to you, Big B. Facts. God bless you, bro. Thanks for dropping by, man. Hit that like button, people. We in the building. Yeah. Also, Forbes was trying to say that Yeez wasn't a billionaire back then when he became one. So what they doing now? Facts. That's a fact. Yeezy, Yeezy. Who, Karen, is on a hot seat talking against Jews? No, you're kidding me. Who's that? Who's that? Well, we never talk against Jews. I think it's a bad thing to talk about against any group as a whole, right? I think that when you have a problem with somebody, you individualize the situation and you want to keep it on that one person. I always said that. And if you go back to any of my podcasting episodes or any of my shows or any live streams, there's always level of people. And I've always stated that you can't blame a whole group of people for what a few people, a handful of people have done to you. Am I right? This dude said, I heard Kanye West is going crazy because of K Solo. Why? Why he said about him? Salute, 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 salute. Give Villain 718. Salute, 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 salute. What up, bro? Yeah. So, yeah, bro. That's a sad thing, bro. I don't think that he's going crazy. I think that he got some money and he thinks he could say what he wants. I'm gonna be real, bro. I like him. I think that he has a good attitude. I think that he has the thing to say. I don't think that he's man, like he went to school and all that, right? But some people make people to be more educated than they actually are. You sound smart, and it doesn't behoove anybody to sound smart or either be smart, but yet you continue to make dumb decisions. It takes away from your smartness status immediately. You get it? And I just think that he feels that he could say what he wants and do what he wants. And he's like, I'm doing me. Nobody could tell me nothing. I'm Kanye. And right now you just got to show that, bro, you're not Kanye. And there's people that don't care if you're Kanye. And there's people that's gonna shut down your whole thing, your whole movement, and even get you off the internet in 2.5 seconds if they have to. And when you keep screaming out how they're trying to censor you and shut you down, and no, I'm not gonna let people do this to me, they're gonna show you that we're still gonna do this to you. And I promise you, bro. And again, I'm not sticking up for no other people, for nothing. I'm not even sticking up for Kanye. So it's not like I'm with whites. Well, I'm with blacks. I'm with none. I'm with everybody. I'm with love all people, whoever's right and whoever's wrong, right? And I'm with the right side. So whoever that turns out to be. As of right now, I think all parties involved are wrong. You can't not like what somebody says and sanction them. They did something, they said something wrong, and then you kind of make them pay by you doing something even wronger, like you taking from a person's mouth, or a way for them to feed their family and all that. It just makes you like a demon, a type of devil type individual, right? Like, cool, you're gonna talk like that, we're gonna starve you to death, right? Or things like that. And if given the opportunity, they knew that his bank account was gonna be at zero or super negative, it wouldn't even matter. They would snatch that. There is no freedom of speech on the internet. And when it comes to social media and you wording something out to a whole world of full of people, that your voice, you have the power to reach across seas. Like, look, I ain't even lie to you. I could show you proof right now. I'm watched in all different parts of the world. So I understand that I really can't say what I want. You may think you can say what you want, but it doesn't work like that, right? And I could show you, bro. I never lie, bro. I don't lie about nothing, right? Uh, uh, you don't got to be in my pockets, right? And look at my thing, but I'm gonna show you an analyzation of the parts of the world that people reach, right? Your audience, right? And when you reach this audience, you have to start talking different, bro. And I'm not trying to show off or me compare it to nothing. I'm just showing you that look, even when I make videos, I understand the power of the internet, that we reach other parts of the world, right? And that you have to be careful, bro. Point blank. You just have to be careful. All right. So there's a percentage. All right. So I don't want to show the percentage. Yeah. Or should I just show the percentage? Let me see more. All right. Hold on. Cities. Let's just show cities. Oh no, not cities. Let's just show. All right, let me go back. Let me show it to you this way, right? Because I'm gonna show it to you in a certain way, and I know that people, instead of watching what I'm trying to show you, you're gonna be trying to count a person's pocket. It's not about the pocket, bro. Because this is not even a full breakdown. This is even worse than the estimate that these people are giving you. And that's if I could find it or even show you over here as lets me. I'm trying to show you the people, bro. The audience. All right, let me see this thing here over here. All right, it's not even an overview. All right, so I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna show you, but why isn't it showing? It shows something different on our phones, bro. And this is bad. What it's showing here. It's not showing it in the right sense like it would on the phone. On the phone, it shows it way different, bro. Yeah, on the phone is different, bro. Hold on. Come on, get out of here, bro. Yeah, so on the phone is a lot different, bro. So here's something else is coming out. But anyway, bro, on the phone, like the YouTube studio is a lot different. Or I really don't use it on here, and I use it more on my phone. So I gotta like surf through here and figure it out a little better than I normally do. But just to give you a quick breakdown, it's one of them: United Kingdom, India, Canada, Russia, Norway, the Netherlands, Australia, like Norway, Dubai, Brazil. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it real with you. There's places that are watching our content that I can't even pronounce. Facts. So I have a whole list out of state, China, Kenya, Jamaica, Africa. So people watch these videos all over the world. I get the list every month, and it's a major list of people watching us all over the world. These are facts. On my phone, the list comes out like super harder. I think I showed the video one time in my live stream on it, on the situation. But my thing is, when it's like that, and they know that off a video, you could reach all over the world. Yeah, it doesn't matter who runs the world. It matters. I guess it does matter to some people, but what it matters is that you're not going to be on the internet filtering down what others call poison. I'm not saying that he is, or planting seeds of deception and making everybody feel a certain way. It could start a a war, like a kind of sort of like a revolution, like type of thing, right? If you want to call that, like people could start going to the streets, marching, going to the precincts, whiling, or for one thing that somebody with the power of words says. And that was proof when they ran up in the White House. And that dude that started that whole trio that ran in the White House, he did that on the internet. And the algorithm was picking it up as great content and passing it off and filtering it down to everybody. That's when the feds got involved. And now this is what you have, the internet of today, right? So the internet of today is YouTube, the algorithm understanding bad and good content. So a lot of us that used to get major views and you talking a whole lot of gang stuff and street stuff, nobody's getting the same views no more. This is facts. No, it's rare. Super rare. If you are, you're about to get shut down and they just letting you rock because of the indictment that's coming. Facts. Everybody's things stopped when that happened. Because the dudes that did that, he did that on the internet. And he prepared everybody. Boo, 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 and had mad followers. It's a whole mob of them. And this is what happened when our people find something good that we could do something with it. And he was a Latin brother. And when our people, I think he's from Cuba or something, or something like that, Brazil, the founder. And when our people get something good in their hands to do something with their life and with the lives of others that could be life changing, we as the black and brown people, we destroy it. And once we tear it all up, that we arrest it and a lot of people get killed and we go to jail, guess who we blame? The white man, the one that's always gotten the blame. And the Jewish dudes and the white dudes is their fault. Meanwhile, you was given a golden opportunity to do something with something. It don't matter, right? All these rappers have so much problems, and a lot of our black and Puerto Rican brothers call dudes devils, crackers out there, name all day, but they not racist. Only white people might do. That's racist. This is what I'm saying is facts, bro. We can't want people to stop being a certain way with us until we stop being a certain way ourselves. That is instilled in us since young. When you see a white dude, you say, "Oh, that's the devil," or "Yo, watch it with that white dude." Like if he's a monster, and you know what type of white dude because you're from the hood. You know the little white boys that's trying to be down. You don't do that to them, or some of them that are thorough. But the men in suit and all that, we stay away from. We look at them like he's trying to lock us up. But I don't get it because the majority of our rappers that are millionaires and billionaires, a white man signs your check and a Jewish man. So I think that they've given our people the most opportunity than any other race in the world. I mean, bro, don't get me wrong. I've had Jewish people offer me money to talk about their agenda on the internet. And I said I wouldn't take it. Like whatever they wanted to talk about, right? I don't even want to get into it. I might get banned. They're pretty powerful. But it's sad. We all just as the people gotta stop talking a certain way. Something keeps existing and being relevant for as long as you keep mentioning it. And I know that it's not that easy when it comes with racism. Look, racism is always going to be around. People are entitled not to like a whole group of people. Is it wrong? Sure. Are you entitled to have your feelings and your dislikes of anyone that you want to? Of course you can. Now, can you verbalize it with freedom? Of course you can. But the consequences is what you're just going to have to deal with. No one said that there's no freedom of speech. They just didn't tell you that there's consequences for every time you say something that one feels you're not supposed to say. It's just facts. Yeah, you can say what you want. It doesn't mean you're not going to get uh, 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 sanctioned for it or censored or shut off or taken off the internet. Of course you are. You're filtering down junk to everybody that follows you. Could you imagine the power that Kanye or someone will have if he just told people, tomorrow morning we're walking out and we're marching to this place to tear it up? There's a lot of idiots that are going to follow him because everybody wants to be a gangster, but they follow us. Ain't no brother, no black dude, no Spanish dude, no nobody gonna have me going outside getting shot up by police or doing nothing crazy because he thinks that way and he convinced me to think that way with the power of word. So if you keep repeating something on this internet, you could influence so many people to actually do the wrong thing that would have never done such a thing like that unless they were following you. So pay attention to who you listen to, pay attention to who you watch, because the reality of it is that little by little, you could become them. Facts. I'll never lie to you. That's somebody else. But I have nothing against Kanye, his beliefs, whatever he's doing. I have something against the belief about that all people are that way or whatever he said about the Jews or whatever. I would never say nothing like that. My condolences go out to anyone who's passed away. You don't doodle on people while they dead or say that it's okay or anything like that. When it comes to the Floyd family and what he said about them, I don't know. I just tell you one thing: I knew they was gonna sue him, whether they understood what he was trying to say or not. I knew he was gonna get sued, and not because of their brother or because it was a family member. It's because as black and brown people, we are the most greediest motherfuckers that God ever invented. Whatever your God is, and the minute that we find a weak spot in anybody, especially our own people, we take it. Pop, and we create more damage by hurting him more. We don't care. Nobody looks at Kanye in the hood, in the ghetto, or other people as a regular black brother. Honestly, they look at him as a rich millionaire. Like, oh, he's a millionaire. I'm suing him. He ain't gonna miss nothing. Facts. I'm never gonna lie to you. So I knew the family was gonna sue him the minute I heard that. And people were like, we're wondering if the people is gonna put in a lawsuit. That definitely is going without no say, my dude. They put it in a lawsuit. That's a fact. Anytime there's an opportunity to grab money, our people is there. Believe me, even if it involves that we might go to jail. Facts. You can have your whole life together and be one of our people, and somebody leaves $2 million in the train, on the chair, or a radio, anything. That's $2 million a lot. I may even think about a radio or a wallet there, and our people feel like I found this, bro. I'm putting it in my pocket. This is mine. But America doesn't think that way. It's still a crime. If you find a wallet with mad money in it and IDs or whatever in the train, you're not supposed to take it and put it in your pocket. You still go to jail. If there's a bike in front of somewhere and it's not tied up or nothing, you just can't get on that bike and take off. It's still a robbery. If a radio is left, like I was in the train right there, or headphones or Walkman back in the days, right? Whatever you listen to your music on, right? A phone, you just not supposed to take that phone and be like, oh shit, I found a phone and put it in your pocket. The right thing to do is go to the MTA, lost and found, drop it off, or call the police. That's what regular America thinks, because that's what normal people in society would do, or they would just leave it there and not touch it. So what we do when they do that to us and they put that there, the cops were putting that there, and we took it, our people, we say, oh, that's entrapment. I get it, because they knew who was going to grab that. 9 times out of 10 is going to be a Latino or a black brother. That the only people that's really going to grab that, because that's where you're planting them at. They used to do it in my hood, and everybody was grabbing it and everybody was going to jail. I don't know. I think that's wrong though. That's definitely like a setup. But the rules are you're not supposed to touch that. I'm just trying to explain to you how our people think. But a white lady will sit there, or a white man coming out of work, they're not touching that phone, bro. I promise you. They're gonna sit right next to him and be like, ah, somebody must have left their phone. You're like, oh shit, an iPhone, my G, knowing that it has tracking device and all that. Super dumb. Like, we don't think, and then we cry when we caught up in a situation. So Kanye West is a sad thing. I don't think he's crazy. I think he's misunderstood, and I think he words things that he thinks he's so smart that it makes him dumb. That's it. I'll see y'all at 8:15. Love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Halloween. Next, if you want to talk and you want to say something about the subject at 8:15 p.m., you could do that today. But everybody was given ample opportunity to do so. Thanks a lot for the ones that commented, the moderators, everybody in the building. I love y'all, man. Facts. It's on the lockout. You know what you tuned into. Play at your own risk. We out of here.